expanding globally. Advertise smarter, reach globally, and grow faster with Eagles FM Abuja. One voice, many nations, endless possibilities.
Vacancy, vacancy, vacancy. A reputable media company is currently seeking to engage qualified and result-oriented individuals as media sales representatives. Interested candidates should kindly call or send a WhatsApp message to 080-5919-8658. Again, 080-5919-8658. Or you can call this number 081-5791-7279. Once again, 081-5791-7279. We look forward to partnering with you for success in media sales.
Competitions? They don't exist. With Eagles, you soar.
Any money where I get, I deflect, I devote, the best.
The best we have to give you. My dream is my dream is shopping with you in Montego.
Eagles 102.3 FM, your radio experience you can count on.
You can always be what you want to be if you design your heart to it, if you put your mind to it. I mean, you are as you think, right? If your mind tells you that you are a giant, then you are a giant. But if it tells you that, look, you're nothing but an ant that should be trampled on, well, then you'll be an ant. All right? It doesn't go any better than that, right? So remember as well that who you are is a reflection of what you imagine of yourself. So what do you imagine of yourself? Do you imagine of yourself as a butterfly when you're supposed to be an eagle? Oh, come on. I mentioned it. I said it already. Okay. And that, yes, is on a good note to start a beautiful Thursday. Oh, yeah. Come on. This Thursday is going to be lit. How do you know the Friday is going to be perfect? With Eagles only? You know it when the vibe is about to be lit. And this time I can assure you that the vibe is already lit. So you should light up like us. Light up, let's soar the world. My name is Edward Daniel, call me UD, the golden voice on your radio. And yes, I'm going to be holding it down from now to the 12 o'clock hour. And that's when my time on here will be done and out with Today in 60 Seconds. But in this hour, we're looking to the front page of Nigerian newspapers and as well open that, corridor for you to add your voice in the discourse in the most civil and responsible way. It's a newspaper review segment though, but I like to call it the pages, but whatever it is still one and the same because we're doing the same thing. Now that takes us to the 8 o'clock hour where my dear friend, brother, and colleague will be here, Alan Smith. His name is, and it's going to be taking you sports on Eagles Wings. And that leads to the 9 o'clock hour when we are going to be talking politics and current affairs. Politics and current affairs. That's what we're looking at the 9 o'clock hour. And trust me, this is something you don't want to miss. I can say it assuredly. I can say it with so much dexterity. I can say it with assurance. I know that this is a discourse that you and I would never want to miss, but we would love to add our voice because it is for the betterment of our dear country, Nigeria. All right? And that lifts us to the 10 o'clock hour. On the flip side, that is, we will be having the General Open Banter. Yay, that's for the 10 o'clock hour though. 11 o'clock, I'll leave you to some great tunes. And 12 o'clock, of course, I said it before, but I will reiterate it again with Today in 60 Seconds. And I'll be out the studio for my dearest colleague to come on here and take over because the show must go on regardless. Now, let me also put it out there that I will greet you in my dialect. Amissire, that is my dialect. Yes, and the baggies will go, Agife. That's right. And you hear Emma Morelko. Oh yeah, the good people of Isoko go that way. Nindeve for the TIV, Steve. And of course, we go to Olodudu. And that is for the gala. They are here to say Olodu now, but whatever. I like Olodudu. I like the Dudu part, you know. But anyways, though, I would say in the three languages that we have come to know ever since we were children. I don't know about you. Maybe you never knew them, but I'm talking Yoruba now. They say Karo. Igbos will say Otutuoma, and the houses will go in Nakwana, and in the language that is unifying us, but we are not seeing it right. In a language that you and I totally understand, it will be Una. Good morning. All right, now I already mentioned my name, so let's just jump into it already because there are some things that you ought to know this morning. And before I just go further, you're asking what station it is. Oh yeah, we're not just a radio station with Seda. Well, every time we say it, we are an institution. This is Eagles Morning Rises Breakfast Show, and we call it Eagles 102.3 FM Abuja. All right, we give you that audiovisual television radio experience that you can count on. I mean, every time you say our slogan, something that connects us, you know, you can say it with so much, you know, effigy. An audiovisual television radio experience that you can, I mean, I'm looking forward to when the likes of Whiskey Davidio will use that very line to sing a song. Okay, but I'm just telling you, if you're part of this family, of course, you should be proud because it means that on no account should your wings be broken. Your wings will never be broken. Oh, somebody say amen. But anyways, though, let's just get into it right now. I should also let you in on the fact that, yeah, we have a website. Oh, yeah, there's a website you can listen to, and to all of you, whether home or abroad, whether local or international, that have tuned into that website, that have glued into that website, that have made contact with the website. I'm talking www.eaglesfm.com, just to take a listen from around the world. You deserve a celebration. Massive celebration right there. Oh yeah, that's how you know it's a Thursday, because it is the 16th day in the month of April 2026. And I should also say now, I'm Dr. Mrs. Amma. Yeah? Odili, thank you for all that you do. And I understand yesterday was your birthday, so I'm gonna just celebrate it like that. Yes, it was your birthday. It was your birthday yesterday. You look glamorous. You look frozen in time, and may all your prayers come to pass. Yeah, and your dreams come true. And to all of you celebrating too, okay, man, you are indeed having a great ride. It's not gonna be bumpy. Don't worry. It will be bumpy. It's gonna be another 365 days where you look back on today or yesterday and you say, man, God, thank you. You took me. You brought me this far. So yeah, and to upcoming birthdays too, happy birthday in advance. Well, right. So there's a television going on Facebook. It is Eagles FM Abuja. I don't know. We keep saying it to you. If you don't show us love there, right there, give us that view, give us that like, share the post or the live television. Let the world know the station or the family to which you belong. How then do we grow? Would you like for the fact that we come on here and at some point we just shut down? God forbid, right? But you can do well by holding high our Eagles wings right there on Facebook, Eagles FM Abuja. On YouTube, it is Eagles TV Abuja. As you show so much love for the Facebook page, please do the same for the YouTube channel, right? Eagles TV Abuja, it is on YouTube. Are you going there right now? You are, right? Thank you. Thank you. So get onto the YouTube channel there and subscribe. Hit the bell buttons for followership. You know, whenever we give you updates or updates come aboard, you just see it pop up. That's right. And then you click on it and you're a part of it. Let's grow together. Let's soar higher. Now, some things you want to know: the Nigerian Army has laid to rest the remains of the late commander, 29 Joint Task Force Brigade, Brigadier General Oseni Brema, Captain Ismail, and other soldiers killed in recent insurgent attacks in Borno State. Now, this comes as troops of the 115 Task Force Battalion repelled a fresh attack by suspected terrorists on Wednesday. If you want to go into a home and you want to conquer a home, you must first of all identify the strong man. I think that's what the terrorists are doing. They're trying to destroy the strong men, those at the battlefront, those who would protect you and I. When they dismantle, if they dismantle them, then it's going to be a free trade market. But I'm trusting that the military heads and the chiefs and even the GCFR, Grand Commander of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, making an appeal to you, Mr. President Daddy Baba, please, don't let that happen. I mean, and it shouldn't be after elections, all right? It should be before election. That's the mandate that we gave you. Yes, don't forget that part. But former Vice President Atiku Abubakar said the 2027 presidential candidate of the African Democratic Congress may emerge through the consensus option. This is just as he stated that the 2027 presidential election will mark the final chapter of his long political career, stating unequivocally that he will not seek office beyond the next election cycle. Okay, we'll take your words for it, but politicians in Nigeria, okay. But the Federal Capital Territory Police Command on Wednesday announced the arrest of 14 suspected members of a car theft and robbery syndicate, as well as the recovery of 17 stolen vehicles across Abuja. Addressing journalists at the command headquarters, the Commissioner of Police, Ahmed Sanusi, said the arrest followed intensified intelligence-led operations conducted from March 2026 to date. I see. Now, the All Progressives Congress, APC, has rejected claims that it is responsible for the internal crisis rocking opposition parties during a live media chat in Abuja on Wednesday. APC National Chairman Professor Nentawe Yelwata and National Secretary Dr. Ajibola Bashiru defended Tinubu, affirming that the ruling party remains resilient, open, and focused on providing effective governance nationwide. Let me also bring it to you that members of the Zamfara State Community Protection Guards have arrested a commercial driver conveying 98 explosive devices, 13 million naira, and 3 motorcycles allegedly en route to a bandits camp in Bending Village, Maru local government area of the state. Other items recovered from the suspect included cartons of cigarettes, suspected Indian hemp, and crates of apples. What did they call the person again? They arrested who now? A commercial driver is who was arrested. A commercial driver. All right, I just needed you to know that part. Now, the Nigeria Customs Service has intensified its crackdown on fuel smuggling in the North Central Corridor with a public auction of 43,750 liters of petrol intercepted along the Niger Kwara axis. Speaking during the exercise held on Wednesday in Ilorin, the national coordinator of Operation Whirlwind, Deputy Controller Abubakar Aliyu, said the seizure was carried out following credible intelligence aimed at disrupting illegal petroleum distribution networks. The federal government now has ruled out any return of petrol subsidy in Nigeria, despite the recent surge in global oil prices driven by escalating tensions in the Middle East. Minister of Finance and Coordinated Minister of the Economy Wale Adun stated this during a media briefing of the G24 on the sidelines of the launch of the April 2026 Global Financial Stability Report by the International Monetary Fund, IMF. Now, federal government on Wednesday withdrew terrorism financing charge it filed against the immediate past Attorney General of the Federation and Minister of Justice, Abubakar Malami San, and his son, Abdul Aziz. The federal government, through its team of lawyers led by Akinolu Kende San, applied to substitute the charge with an amended one concerning the defendant's alleged illegal possession of arms and ammunition. Do you sense any play going on there? First, you accuse him of, or you charge him, you're accusing him of terrorism financing, and now suddenly we're withdrawing it and substituting it with what? Illegal possession of arms and ammunition? Okay. Now, the Naira on Wednesday appreciated to 1,393 Naira to a dollar in the parallel markets from 1,403 Naira to a dollar on Tuesday. Similarly, the Naira appreciated to 1,341 Naira to a dollar in the Nigerian foreign exchange market and FEM. Finally, now, the Arawa Consultative Forum, ACF, has declared the Nigeria security situation has escalated to a state of war, urging the federal government to urgently adopt extraordinary measures to address the crisis. Now, this position was contained in a communique issued at the end of the 38th meeting of the ACF Board of Trustees held in Abuja. It said it's a state of war. That's what's going on, according to the Arewa Consultative Forum, ACF. Now, we look into the front page of Nigerian newspapers now. Let's see what holds on the front page. This is Eagles 102.3 FM Abuja, giving you an audiovisual radio experience that you can count on anytime, any day. We say this so proudly, and we say this because we got bragging rights, and you gave us that bragging right, and we don't take you for granted, right? Now, the big story on the front page of the Guardian newspaper, page 6, fresh concerns over funding risks as Nigeria's public debt hits 159.28 trillion naira. Fresh concerns over funding risks as Nigeria's public debt hits a whopping 159.28 trillion naira. Page 6 has got that story. And this one here, 2027 is a kicker. CSOs set agenda for candidates demand SDG-aligned manifestos. All right, page 3 has got that. Civil society organizations now are setting an agenda for candidates, and they are demanding SDG-aligned manifestos. Page 3 is holding that one. To another page 3 now. ADC crisis deepens as Kachiku slams NBA over no court stance. Page 3. Nigeria others to negotiate 11.7 trillion US dollar debt. 920 billion US dollar servicing cost. Okay, page 2 is holding that one down. To page 4 now, Kayamo laments 2.5 billion US dollars maintenance cost as United Airlines records 5th bird strike. 2027 being the kicker. This one at the base of the daily now. I'm looking at it, 2027. Atiku rallies opposition as APC defense processes. And that you would find on page 6 of the Guardian newspaper. Inflation rises to 15.38% amid global supply chain disruption. Page 22's got that story. To page 4, Dangote, Pope, Trump make time 100 most influential people. Okay, Dangote's name also made it. Africa scouts 120 billion US dollars for 6 Dangote-sized refineries to hedge energy crisis. Africa scouts 120 billion US dollar for 6 Dangote-sized refineries to hedge energy crisis. Page 3. Africa. Now, we'll move away from that one. Let me bring you this one from the Nation newspaper now. With the Nation newspaper, the big story on the front page for today, April 16, 2026. ADC presidential ticket tears Atiku Obi Kwankwaso apart. ADC presidential ticket tears Atiku Obi Kwankwaso apart. Now, it's got 2 writers to it. Momodu Tanko clash over primary. Nafiu Bala writes off convention. All right, that story is continued where now? It's continued on page 2 of the Nation newspaper. All right, we see this one here now. Yilwata being the kicker now. Yilwata is the kicker. APC in good standing. No fear of implosion, says party chair. And that story continues on page 2 of the Nation. Tough times ahead. IMF warns. Tough times ahead. IMF warns. And keep in mind, though, that only tough people will go through the tough time and come out. You know what I'm saying. But that one is continued on page 2 of the Nation. It's got 2 writers to it. Oil price volatility to worsen oversupply gaps. Urges Nigeria to build fiscal shields with oil windfall. All right. And who is actually saying this for the IMF now? Georgieva. That's right, Georgieva is saying that one. A very big name with the IMF, and she's already putting it out there that tough times ahead. Okay, everybody brace up. Now this one here says Lagos, Oyo, Ogun, Ondo, Kwara, FCT. FCT is also part of it. In case you don't know what FCT, Federal Capital Territory, Abuja. 28 others put on flood alert. Yeah, I saw a news from the environmental ministry now, where they said that FCT, in fact, 2026 is going to see a heavy rainfall and flooding. And FCT is mentioned, ABJ is mentioned. Now that all of this has been said, well, I hope the Minister of the Federal Capital Territory is listening already, and he's going to do something. Advise us, please advise him well. All right, so we don't have to hear issues of, okay, we did not know when the thing now hits, lives are lost. That's when we start running about helter-skelter in a skelter, trying to save lives and everything. No, this is time to be up and doing. Dangote, Pope, Trump, Xi Jinping, others among Time's 100 most influential. Page 3. Through page 7 now, local airlines threaten shutdown over fuel cost. Page 7. And to page 5 now, fallen Brigadier General, Captain, 6 soldiers buried with full honors. Souls rest in peace. Inflation rises to 15.38% and global oil crisis. Page 3 has got that story. I take you to the Vanguard newspaper already. And the big story on the front page of the Vanguard newspaper, amend new tax law, PIA, Electricity Act now. NESG is saying that amend new tax law, PIA, Electricity Tariff Act now. All right? Electricity Tariff Act, or Electricity Act rather, if you like, now. That's what the NESG is saying. Now, it's got a couple of writers. Says definition of small businesses in Tax Act should align with definitions in Comma Act. Identifies need for state legal frameworks to foster collaboration with DISCOs. Adds amendment will foster enabling business environment. Power Up Nigeria, OGSPAN, back. NESG is saying that. All right. I see this one here now. Okay, I see Olayemi Cardoso now, Governor of Central Bank of Nigeria. I see AJ Banga, President of World Bank, and Wale Adun, of course, Minister of Finance and coordinating Minister of the Economy. They're standing for a photo shoot right there as part of the Nigerian delegation strategic engagement at the spring meetings of the International Monetary Fund, IMF, and the World Bank held at AJ Banga's office in Washington, D.C., the USA. All right? Now, ACF raises alarm, says insecurity has reached state of war. 6 soldiers, woman killed in fresh Boko Haram attack on military formation in Borno. All right? Apart from the ones that have been laid to rest now, we've got 6 soldiers in renewed attacks. 6 soldiers, a woman killed in fresh Boko Haram attack on military formation in Borno. Page 8. How sad. Floods, annual flood outlook. Floods to hit Bayelsa, Delta, Adamawa, Kebbi, 29 other states. Federal government is saying that on page 40. Federal government drops terrorism financing charge against ex-AGF Malami San. Page 9. 2027 is my last attempt. Nigerians should trust me. Atiku still galvanizing for support right there. And you'd find that one on page 39. Just to also add to that one, Atiku have also said it's going to be a level playing field for everybody. Whoever it is that will emerge as the party ticket holder, he will support. All right, so it's going to be a contest right there. And may he who has the best support win. NCAA certifies Enugu International Airport. Page 11 has got that one right there. Middle East crisis. IMF plans $50 billion lifeline for Nigeria. Others. Page 20 has got that story. And Nigeria's inflation rate rises to 15.38% after 11 months decline. Okay. And this one says Nigeria not at war with itself but enemies. Information Minister Idris is saying that that one on page 8 of the Vanguard newspaper. This is Eagles Morning Rises Breakfast Show. This is Eagles 102.3 FM Abuja. Oh yes, we give you an audiovisual television radio experience that you can count on anytime, any day. Now, I think we should take the punch, and after taking the punch right there, we will indeed open the phone lines. I see this one, a big story, very disturbing story if you ask me. Troops repel fresh attack as fallen general, soldiers buried. Troops repel fresh attack as fallen general, soldiers buried. And this one, you see them on page 2 of the Punch newspaper. To the side, well, it's got 3 writers to it now. Northern leaders of Afenifere demand action as security crisis worsens. 345 killed, 361 abducted in March. Institute is saying. What institute is saying that? Find out on page 2 of the Punch newspaper. U.S. lawmaker seeks Matawale's ouster. What did the U.S. lawmaker see to ask for Matawale's removal? All right, this one here says 1.8 trillion naira debt. Reps signal imminent contractor payments. Page 14. It's got that one. To page 24 now, opposition crisis self-inflicted. APC chair tells ADC. Malami son face new terrorism-linked firearms charges. Page 7 has got that one. All right, Ogun brick molder killed over 200 naira dispute. Oh, what has life been reduced to in Nigeria now? Ogun brick molder killed over 200 naira dispute. Pages 4 and 5 has got that one. Oh, look at the very fine young gentleman right there who has been unalived over 200 naira in Nigeria. Flood alerts, this one is the kicker. 10 states risk cholera surge. Page 14 has got that one. Just to the side of the Punch newspaper banner now, Nigeria's inflation rebounds after U.S.-Iran war. Shocks hit households. Page 35. Still with the Punch newspaper this morning. Let's see. Okay. All right, just above, ADC will go for presidential primary if consensus fails. Atiku is saying that on page 24, just atop the Punch newspaper banner now. Fast track financial support. IMF tells Nigeria. Others, page 36. Fast track financial support. IMF is telling Nigeria. Others, fast track financial support. Okay, I'll leave it there. Okay, so I'll just look to the front pages of the Nigerian Tribune, the big stories only. This one here says Nigeria's insecurity has reached state of war. ACF is saying that Defense Minister Zulum, others attend burial of soldiers killed in Borno attack. They were men of uncommon courage. Musa, the Defense Minister, is saying that. Pages 2 and 3 has got that story. And finally, of course, the big story on the front page of the Daily Trust newspaper now says insecurity being the kicker. Nigeria in state of war. All right, ACF. And this one, I must bring it to you. Prices of yam, cassava, groundnuts push inflation to 15.38%. All right. Pushes inflation to 15.38%. Page 34 has got that with the Daily Trust newspaper. And 159.28 trillion naira debt. Each Nigerian owes 724,000 naira. This is found on the Daily Trust newspaper that if we were to share the debt that we are owing, each and every one of us, we owe 724,000 naira. I mean, that's what it means. That's what it means. It's called a debt for a reason, all right? But anyways, page 7 has got that one. I'm trusting that something will be done to indeed pay off this debt. I'll just take 2 calls, and then we will indeed go out for a breather. The number is 0907-353-0044. The other number is 0908-766-8888. And the WhatsApp portal number 0909-705-4450. Please, your name, exact location, straight to the point. Let's have your thoughts. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning to you.
Judy.
Oh, Moses. Good morning.
Yeah,
Good
this
morning.
is Moses from Suleja.
Awesome. Talk to us.
Thank you. God bless you.
Yes, please.
Arewa Consultative Forum said that the state of insecurity currently now is on war. I think this should go beyond statement. We're already warring already. We're already in war. It's not issue of negotiation. Where killings, the army confront them. We're already in war. So the issue of now that we're in war should not even arise. Do you know one thing?
Please tell me.
If the Arewa Consultative Forum really agree with themselves, I repeat, agree with themselves, to come on the table to fish out the sponsors of these terrorists, the issue of insecurity be a past story. If the Arewa Consultative Forum agree within themselves with one voice to say enough is enough, to fish out all those sponsors,
Okay.
the issue of insecurity will come to an end.
Right.
So they are just showing that voice. They are just voicing out just to showcase that they are concerned. But the real concern is involvement in that matter to fish them out. They are within.
Okay.
Which we always say they are within. Then finally, the U.S. lawmaker say that this person should be voted out, or should be removed.
Matawale.
That is, Matawale.
Yes.
See, when you see these people speaking, they are speaking on the reality. We here in this country, we know them. We are just. My question is, people on high profile, politicians on high profile, are they so difficult to be touched? That is just my concern. Are they shying about them? If really they are coming out, really, UD, to go for these people who are behind this insecurity, this issue of insecurity would have gone.
Okay, Moses.
Don't be surprised.
Yeah.
Don't be surprised. These people coming out to speak, advocate for this, how to fight. Some of them may be part of it.
Okay, time.
You arrest my case. God bless you.
Appreciate. Thank you. Far too kind, Moses, right there. Hello. Good morning.
Very good morning to you.
Good morning. Good morning, my brother. Yes, Messier. Saminu, welcome
Happy
aboard.
Thursday morning. How is our queen doing?
Very well. Everybody's fine.
I want to. That's very good. I want to agree with the UD.
Moses.
We are already working on first. How long shall we continue killing our soldiers and officers? How long? And I agree with the lawmaker of US. Whatever issue had to remove long before now.
Okay. Are you there? What just happened? Okay. We just lost that connection right there. Well, I'll go take a breather. I'll be right back in a short bit. Good morning.
Sorry for the inconvenience.
I suppose it was inevitable. Eagles 102.3.
Are you looking for a Catholic school that combines both academic excellence with strong moral values? Dominican College Abuja, an ultra-modern Catholic co-educational boarding school, is now offering admission into JSS 1 to SS2 for the 2026-2027 academic session. At Dominican College, your child benefits from spacious classrooms, a well-equipped library, modern science and ICT laboratories, excellent sports facilities, and a serene and secured learning environment. Qualified staff, 24-hour electricity for learning, functional school clinic, and top-level security. Entrance examinations are available both online and offline at Dominican College Kwali and St. Aloysius School, Gariki, Area 3. Upcoming exam dates include May 16th, 30th, June 13th, 27th, July 11th, 25th, and August 1st and 15th, 2026. Give your child the advantage of quality education and character formation. Call us now on 0806 21 65455. That is 080 6216 5455, or visit DominicanCollegeAbuja.org to apply. Dominican College Abuja, Veritas et Servitum, truth and service.
Electricity is good, but safety is better. At AEDC, we encourage the safe use of electricity every day. Overloaded sockets and illegal connections can cause fires and serious harm. See a fallen pole or exposed wire, do not touch, report it to AEDC. Building a roofing close to power lines is dangerous. Vandalizing power equipment puts lives at risk and disrupts your community. See safety first, every day, everywhere. Power for all, the AEDC way. See a risk, speak up, don't delay. Protect transformers and electricity infrastructure around you. Respect AEDC staff while they work. Report faults and suspicious activities early. Safety first. AEDC. Yeah. Power of commitment.
Please listen to this announcement. Are you a woman between the ages of 35 to 55 years? Do you have a scan that shows that you have fibroid? If these bothers you or anyone you know, Push Africa has brought good news for you. Push Africa, in partnership with Mercy Health Hospital, Abuja, is carrying out 100 free surgeries for women with fibrosis this month, and you can benefit by simply booking for a free consultation with one of our expert gynecologists. For more information, visit www.mercyhospital.africa or call or WhatsApp 091 199 90037 091 199 90037. Terms and conditions apply.
Encounter God as the Healer Arena Gospel Center, Abuja presents Easy Life, ministering Reverend Ambassador Wisdom Madukwe and Prophet Godlove Udenzi. Date and time, Thursday 16th and Saturday 18th April 2026, 4:30 p.m. daily. Friday 17th April all night, 9 p.m. till dawn. Sunday 19th April 2026, 8 a.m. Don't be late. For inquiry, call 08056435016 or 08068567683. Venue, Church Auditorium, Paye Junction, Ushafa, before WSG Hotel, Abuja. If only you will pray, God will answer. Come and enjoy the mercies of God.
The African University of Science and Technology, Abuja, AUST, announces that admissions are now open for application into our remedial and A-level JUPE programs for 100-level and direct 200-level admission. Professional diplomas in data science, artificial intelligence, Cisco and AWARE certification, project management, construction management, and more. Undergraduate degrees in civil engineering, mechanical engineering, petroleum and energy resources engineering, material and metallurgical engineering, software engineering, computer science, business administration, and accounting. Postgraduate programs, MSc and PhD in cutting-edge fields like aerospace engineering, space physics, systems engineering, geoinformatics and GIS, pure and applied mathematics, computer science, theoretical and applied physics, material science and engineering, petroleum and energy resources engineering, and MSc only in public policy, public administration, management of information technology, applied statistics and mathematical modeling. Call 003-540-3714 or 006-272-9310 or visit www.aust.edu.ng.
What will I leave this life when I never get anything to move?
Hey, this thing what here for radio not true so. Hey, sharply let me call my Abuja Home Limited. Hey, now wow. Hello? Is this my Abuja Home Limited?
Hello, sir. Thank you for calling my Abuja Home Limited. How can we help?
My sister, I just heard your advert on radio for affordable land in Giri by University of Abuja, in Kuje, Kalshi, and Paiko. Are they still available, my sister?
Yes, sir.
In case something I want, my sister, I beg no verse. Is it true that you can pay an initial deposit of only 200,000 naira now to secure any of your land and pay the balance within 5 years? That one they happen?
Absolutely, sir. You can pay for the land outright or in installments. We have the lands that you can pay for within 3 months, 6 months, 12 months, and up to 5 years, sir.
My sister, so you mean say just 200,000 initial deposit for any of my Abuja home land?
Yes, sir.
What if I want to pay 500,000 initial deposit for hire one each? I beg.
That's very okay, sir. That only means you will finish your payments earlier and collect your title documents quicker, sir.
Bam! This one see my bed. Oh, okay then. I want to buy one plot each in every my Abuja home location you have. So, my sister, how much?
All right, sir. We have different prices for various land sizes in all the locations. The 300 square meter in Giri is going for 4 million naira only, 4 million naira in Kuje, 4 million naira in Karishi, and 2 million naira in Paiko. The bigger 500 square meter plot is also available, sir. I will send you our order form and more details on WhatsApp on this number, sir.
God will bless you, my sister. Thank you very much.
Hello, bros. How far? I beg no vessel. I've been put here for that your matter concerning that my Abuja Home Limited package. Bros, I dey interested. I beg. Connect me. I want to get their contact. I want be landlord for Abuja.
Their number now 0808 88 37 426 0808 88 37 426. I be if you call this other number, will be 0808 2723 824 0808 2723 824, or you can visit their website for www.myabujahome.com.
Call them now before the land finish. Oh,
My Abuja Home, live the life.
You change the level. Power Homes and Shelters Limited, a real estate company. We be Baba for properties. Our properties national best.
Please listen to this important infomercial. It's Powell's time on radio. Abuja. Powell Homes and Shelters Limited has come with a vision of transforming housing through innovation, style and integrity. At Powell Homes and Shelters Limited, we deliver affordable luxury, comfort and reliability in real estate. We offer genuine lands, elegant homes, modern designs and flexible payment plans to make your dream home a reality. Visit us today and experience excellence you can trust. Our address is number 52, Suez Crescent, Abacha Estate, Wuse Zone 4, Abuja. You can call us on telephone number 081-510-20000 or 080-925-70000. The number to call us once again is 081-510-20000 or 080-926-70000. Now let's hear what your sister and veteran Nollywood actress Patience Ozoko Mama G has to say about this company.
My people, my name is Patience Ozoko, popularly known as Mama G. G for General. Do you want to buy genuine lands and other properties and need a brand you can trust? Think Powell Home and Shelters Limited. With a reputation built on honesty and reliability, we ensure your investment is secured. Our team of experts is dedicated to providing personalized service tailored to your needs. Join countless of satisfied customers who have found their dream properties with us. For inquiries, please call 0815 102 0000 or 0809 257 0000. We can get you property from any part of Nigeria. Think real estate, think Powell.
Thank you, Mama G, for that wonderful talk. Remember, our office is at number 52, Suez Crescent, Abacha Estate, Wuse Zone 4, Abuja. We also have branches in Enugu, Owerri, Oka, and Asaba, and Nairobi. Think real estate, think Powell.
Powell Homes and Shelters Limited, a real estate company. We be Baba for properties. Our properties national best. Invest your money, create a better future. A real estate company. We be Baba for properties. Real estate, our properties national best.
Powell Homes and Shelters Limited, a real estate company. We be Baba for property. Our priority is to satisfy our client to the best.
And so we're back right now. Yes, the conversation is trending on here and right here. Remember, it's a Thursday, the 16th day in the month of April 2026, and this is Eagles Morning Rises Breakfast Show. Eagles 102.3 FM Abuja. We give you an audiovisual, television, radio experience that you can count on anytime, any day. Hello, good morning. Hello. Good morning. Good morning.
Yeah, I'm Chimeze calling from Asoko.
Oh, welcome aboard, Chimeze. Talk to us.
It's unfortunate that we woke up to in this country bad news, nothing more. Fallen heroes laid to rest. And tomorrow I will call out when these soldiers are killed, their bodies are kind of recovered and buried. And they come and tell us that they repaired the attack, they did this. And please, no matter how gory the pictures are, let us see the pictures and videos of these killed Boko Haram insurgents, these terrorists that Bawu Karaje and co. admitted that they imported into this country. In some public domain, public notice. For how long do we continue this defeat? And the American calling for the removal or sack of Matawale. Do we need foreigners to tell us that? I have been emphatic on this. What is this man still doing there? His governor accused him, not even accusation, with proof. He just goes to terrorists. And tomorrow he's the Minister for State for Defense. That's where our signal, the military signal, the information are being leaked. Is it that when we say we are afraid? We should not be afraid. And that is the truth. We cannot continue like this. We are running in debt. And somebody is saying that food of inflation. Why would there be inflation? Where do they go to? When Boko Haram has taken forest and they are being and that one comes authentic for, like one of the scholars said, if you really want to fight them, you know them. When General Hejrika came and started from, it was clear, Fulani, you are settlers here, go to your place. Buhari,
Chimeze.
How we have seen it.
No, let's not go. Let's not do that. What do you mean by go to your place? I really don't get it. I mean, tomorrow you guys will come on here and talk about one Niger. What do you mean? Okay, Igbos, please go to your place. Southerners, go to your. Is that what we're? No, please, Chimeze, don't do that. Don't do that. Okay, don't do that. It's not all the Fulani people that are indeed terrorists now. Nah, don't do that. Don't do that. But anyways, though, I'm just going to go here and see what is on Facebook. Let's go take this one here. Dr. Mrs. Mao Lebara from Owerri says, we are now living in a country where terrorists have set our teeth on edge and leave at the mercy of terrorists, armed robbers, herdsmen, bandits, kidnappers, and our leaders are so much soaked in opulence that they no longer remember that lives are sacred and precious. Terrorism is a serious issue any serious governments can't afford to joke with, but here we are shielding, rehabilitating, and pampering, integrating them into the force and expecting security to abate. Let government be proactive as we are tired of rhetorics. All right? Voice of Mbese from Okukwa, Umuhu Kwato. Good morning, Mr. Presenter, he says. Good morning to you. It says the move by the Abia state government to avert flood is quite commendable and the way to go because flooding has done more harm than good in some states of the Federation. So let other state governments follow suit because a stitch in time saves nine. Right. Okay, let's go to this one. Samuel is watching all live from Kuje. Thank you, Samuel. A wonderful good morning to you, he says. All right, lovely. And he goes on to the WhatsApp portal and he adds yet another message. And I'm taking it already, standing on existing protocols, but not without saying happy survival day to you, Samuel. It says, UD. You see the way and manner the terrorists are busy attacking the military bases shows that they are out to destroy the security architecture of the country so that they can take over the country. All these things are happening on the nose of our present-day leaders in the country, and they are busy struggling for 2027. When the terrorists and their sponsors eventually overrun our security architecture, then let's see how 2027 will be a reality for them. I rest my case. Have a peaceful day. You too, my brother. And take this one here. Open secrets from Zuba. I hope Mr. Peter Obi and his supporters will not be blaming Tinubu for paying Atiku not to step down for Obi. All right, some thought line right there, open secret is coming from, because it does seem as though every Tom, Dick, and Harry, whenever you have issues within your party and all of that, it is Tinubu, it is APC, it is Tinubu, it is APC. I mean, if you go on X now, Mr. President is very popular. Nigerian president is a very, just like President Donald Trump, we got Tinubu very, very popular. I mean, can we just begin to face our issues? I guess that's where Open Secret is coming from right there. All of your woes are not blamed or should not be tied on the ruling party. You should settle your house first. Yusuf from Wuse 2. Good morning, UD. Good morning to you too. Government amend charge against Malami from terrorist financing and refusal to prosecute arrested terrorists to illegal possession of expended cartridges and stun magnum firearm commonly used for hunting. I am not a fan of Malami, but I see a charge watered down technically from terrorism to failure to obtain a hunting license. It is already sounding like a witch hunt. Have a nice day. Okay, right, now I'll take this one. It's going to be the last one I'll be taking based on the message typed. This one is coming from Ken Afekoro. It says, it's my name and I'm contributing from Coventry, the UK. Thank you, Ken. It says, UD jokingly our dear country sliding to a dangerous point in our existence. Before now, the focus was on the defenseless and innocent masses. But as it stands now, the military, the only source of defense, our military, is being decimated on a steady basis. UD, if Nigeria does not now, do something now, I pray it doesn't get to a point where the military will drop their arms and run for their lives. I know in Nigeria the truth doesn't make sense, but I just pray the government wakes up now. All right, the truth has to make sense, my dear brother. But anyways, though, we're still, that's why we're having forums like this to have conversations. Right, I'm going to take these messages now. It's going to be a smart one, so please stay with me and stay. Yeah, let's take this one.
Good morning.
Good morning.
This is Anthony Witness from Suleja speaking.
Welcome aboard.
Arewa Consultative Forum declaring the insecurity situation in the country a state of war.
Mhm.
I just want to tell them good morning. Good morning to them.
Okay.
It's always good to remove the hand of monkey in the soup before it will be considered the hand of human being.
Right.
It's quite unfortunate. The same people that had declared that fight against insurgency is a fight against their youth. The same people, when these people cause havoc, they deny them and say they are foreigners. And then when they are also resisted, they will say, you are clean our people. The same people that declare peace pact with them through their governors. The same people that rehabilitated them. The same people that sponsor them overseas, sponsor the terrorists overseas. The same people that sponsor them for Hajj. And they are still turning around to tell us that it's a state of war. I don't know where this one is coming from now, right now. So good morning to them. But I wish it may be late, but it's not too late. If they can wake up, I think things will be better. Thank you. Have a good day.
If they can wake up from their slumber, if Nigerians and the leaders will wake up from their slumber, I think things will be better.
Good morning, Eagle FM. Good morning, UD. Good morning, Amafi. Good morning, Kasi. Good morning, everybody this morning.
Right,
my greeting to every one of us this morning, all the hearer, the contributor, the speaker. May God bless every one of us and may God bless our day this morning in Jesus' name. My name remains Matthew, speaking from Metama this morning. UD, we thank God for today. Thank God for seeing another day again. Another 6 soldier again with woman in Meduguri after mass burial yesterday. God Almighty, we are in your hand. If our security are going down every day by day like this and nothing has been done to avert all this attack, where are we heading to? What will be the hope of the masses tomorrow? God Almighty will help us. God will take over Nigeria again and Nigeria will get it right. And concerning the division or the dispute again or the misunderstanding in between the Atiku, P2B and Kwankwo again in ADC, I know that this thing will happen. In their primary election, if they did not influence the primary election, there are signals that there will be influence. There are signals that they will be manipulating. That is why you see the dispute has started it now. I don't know how it will end, but God Almighty will see us through. This one now is not a opposition again. It's within them. It's within them. But God will make Nigeria get.
Okay, Matthew, you overshot the time now. Selassie, let's still take a listen.
Good morning to Obon Udwak Daniel, the man with the golden voice. Good morning to Blessed Sonny from Niger State.
Right.
My name is Selassie. I'm making this call from Suleja, local government. I want to start by talking about insecurity. Every day, Nigerians bury our soldiers with what is going on. It's so alarming. You can imagine the travelers travel, how they adopt a driver again, and now they're demanding for ransom. Every day you listen to the news, you hear all about insecurity. And I want to commend the American lawmaker that say Matawali should be out. There are some people, they're behind this insecurity and they don't want all this to stop. Tinubu supposed to know all these people and he's still carrying them along. Look at what is going on. Look at what is going on. Just like the way I talked about that university student yesterday. University of Jos student. Triple D from Warrior Agreed to BB Blessing, Elder Onoja, Abdul from Suleja, Yunus Anthony from Abaji, Saminu from Lifecam. Good morning and good morning to Eagle. Eagle keeps soaring higher, higher, higher by the grace of God. I appreciate.
Right. Okay, we'll take this one from Honorable Edwards.
Sayidi, good morning.
Good morning to
My
you,
name is
Honorable.
Honorable.
Yes.
I really miss all of you. All the family members.
We miss you
because
too,
of my journey.
Honorable.
You know, this
Yeah.
is our time.
Indeed.
We politicians, this is our time to travel,
True.
to campaign, and all those things.
True.
I want to talk about this ADC, mixed up, and agree with the person who said they inflicted the problem by themselves. It is true. As I've been saying, it is true. I don't think anybody is pushing ADC. ADC is running without anybody running after them. Atiku said he will not contest again after this election. If anybody emerges, I hope if anybody emerges, he can also equally support anybody from any political party.
Yeah.
Because as long as I'm concerned, I think Atiku has a very serious ambition to be president, and I disagree with him about this. Okay. Thank you. Please make sure you send me the link so that if I'm out of Abuja, I can be listening to everyone. Thank you, and God bless all of you.
Awesome. Honorable right there. Thank you, Honorable. I'll do the link to you. Triple D.
Mr. Yudi, the man with the golden voice. Good morning.
Yes, please. Good morning.
My name is Triple D, sending this voice message right now from Waru.
Yes.
Yudi, if the Nigerian masses, including myself, are waiting for us to know who are the sponsors of Boko Haram again, that means we are not ready to move on with our life. Look at Matawale. Nigerians have said it. That man should be removed from that office. The governor of the state has said it. Now another foreign body are saying it. Let's keep on pretending. That is why we keep on saying the federal government, they know what they are doing. None of their children are being part of those people that are killed. That is why they are dangling with us on the issue of ADC candidate. Give me one trust to run. We are not looking for that. Oh, I said it and I'll still repeat it. If ADC make a wrong choice, we'll get it right. Let's move on.
Okay. Right, I see this one now. Let's go take it.
Good morning.
Good morning to you. Blessed Sunny.
I'm Blessed Sunny from Niger State.
Welcome aboard.
Today, it's the fallen heroes, the soldier, is being buried in Meduguri, and a fresh attack about how many of our soldiers killed again. A Minister of Information saying that Nigeria is not at war, but Nigeria is at war with the terrorists. The thing is, it is how they are saying this thing that make the whole matter keep on being in this way. We are not seeing these people as our enemy, and this is the same people that they don't have mercy on our military, they don't have mercy on on the citizens. We are still seeing them as one of us. Please and please, I beg them in the name of God, Nigeria, even in the war in Iran, the war in Gaza and all those things, go and check the statistics. How many people have gone? It is only this thing that is being destroyed. But look at us here, even Ukraine, Russia war. How many people? Look at us every day. We count numbers and numbers of people being gone every day. And we are still speaking that we are not at war. Well, I don't know what they are expecting it to be before they will know that it is war. And the issue of Matawale of a team. Honestly, well, people like us, nothing we will be able to say that the government will hear, but we are just watching. Let everything continue. The truth of the matter is that whatever you do, a day shall come, everything will come in public.
All right, whatever you do, a day shall come. That day probably is coming, the day of reckoning. BB Blessing. Good morning. I'm fine.
Everybody. My name is BB Blessing. I greet our caller. I greet the man of market food. I greet my brother. We just called Chimeze. God will bless you now for this lady. I call now be our father, our mother. For this lady, God will keep in our life. My name is BB Blessing from Otako. I think it's high time now to say no for them, because what we are seeing now, General Army or General now the key where they buried now. Our president no even go there, no any senator go there. They just bury her like that and just go. Can we encourage our children now to join army, to join police, maybe they kill them like that? And they are busy chasing 2027 election. Now they go see the other one say, or till where the rule finish, in issue of spirit go take stop. May they continue. If I may pray now, whatever happen for common man, may they happen for their children, may they happen for their tomorrow. They say no, return that word. That means you get people where they right, where they go die. Abi, they don't already set up the people where they go waste their life this election time. They are using our blood to refresh. May they continue. May God reward them. Bye bye.
Well, the views expressed by callers is not being defined or influenced in any way by Eagles 102.3 FM Abuja. But then, if we are in a state of war, and it's already said, the ACF said it, that look, we're in a state of war, and yet the federal government is saying through their respective agencies that no, what we're not fighting, it's not against Nigeria, it's against, but whatever it may be, we just hope that a conversation that came out from the Senate President's mouth, Godswill Akpabio, about the killings ending 2 weeks after the re-election is not going to be the conversation that we will be having in that time after the elections. My name is Udwak Daniel.
Eagles 102.3 Abuja.